I am finally making money from YouTube, and a few months ago I got my first paycheck. But the question is, was it a lot or barely enough for coffee? Is YouTube even worth it in 2025? I am going to be sharing that with you in this video and what I have learned from it. So if you are somebody who's looking to get monetized by YouTube, you want to get YouTube to pay you, you want to watch this. Hi guys, how's it going? It's Radom Chicken. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see by the title there, I will be sharing with you how much YouTube paid me. And this is not to brag, but to just share the reality of earning money on YouTube. So my channel is about personal finance. I talk saving, investing, budgeting, everything personal finance. So my niche is personal finance. And what I have learned actually is that YouTube does not pay the same for different niches. Niches like personal finance, they do make more money than lifestyles and vlogs. And honestly, at the time when I started my channel, I had no idea about that. I found that out with time, but when I got my YouTube check and seeing how much I'm making from my videos, honestly, I was like, okay, but where's the money? Because my channel is about personal finance, and personal finance is one of those niches that get paid a lot. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, just think of the niche and choose the niche that is going to get you paid a lot of money, but just make sure that it's something that you love. So I'm currently at 3,800 subscribers, and by the time YouTube monetized me, I think I had just hit 3,000 subscribers. But to just be honest, subscribers do not count. They really do not count. However, for a small channel, they do matter a lot, because you do want to grow your channel and get more subscribers, so that when you put out videos, you have a lot of people that watch your videos in case if YouTube does not promote your video. I mean, YouTube works in a very mysterious way. You could put out a video and they don't promote it, and the following day you put out another one and it does well, and to find that you have done the very same things when it comes to settings. So I never really get to confirm YouTube, but one thing I know for a fact is that the number of subscribers do not matter when it comes to monetization, because you get paid on the number of views and the number of people that are watching your ads. And also you have to be making sure that the people that are watching your videos are also watching your ads. So you could have 100,000 views but find that only 10,000 people are watching your ads. You're not going to get paid on the 100,000 views, but on the number of people that have watched your ads. So my subscriber count at the time was at 3,000, and my channel does not have a lot of views because it's still fairly a small channel. At most, my views are at 8,000 to 10,000. So it's still, you know, a small channel. And I got monetized in February and I got my paycheck in July. And because my channel is small, the money had to accumulate and hit 1,000 rands before I get paid. If you only made 300 this month, they're not going to pay you. They will pay you when you have hit that 1,000 threshold. So it took me 4 months to hit at least 1,000. Even though when I got paid a little bit more, but it took me 4 months to hit 1,000 rands. And this is where you actually ask yourself, is YouTube worth it? Is YouTube really worth it? It requires a whole lot of work. And whether you have monetized or yet to be monetized, you want to make your videos longer. One thing I've realized, you must make your videos longer, because if your videos are short, you are not accumulating watch hours. And if your videos are less than 8 minutes, YouTube will decide to put ads for you, and they might only put one ad. So you want to make your videos longer so that at least you can have a lot of ads. You can decide to put ads yourself or have YouTube put for you. So now let's talk about this letter that most people struggle to get. I didn't really struggle much with mine, but I had to request 3 times before they could send it. And there was a time I was like, I'm one of those that are gonna struggle to get the letter and motivation, you know. But I have realized that once I hit that 1,000 payment threshold, they send it. So maybe that's how it is. So once you qualify for monetization, you're going to fill in your tax information and request for this letter to get delivered to your address. So now let's talk about the money. I believe there is money on YouTube, right? But obviously, if your channel is small and you're only getting monetized with 2,000 subscribers and your views are averaging at 1,000 per video or even less, it's going to take you a long time to get to that 1,000, because not all people who are watching your videos are going to watch your ads. That is the problem. But what I can say is, if you are coming on here for money, you're going to get discouraged, because the journey might be too long for you and it might be less for the next person, but for you it might be. And if you are just so focused on money and not loving what you do, is going to be a problem. Hence, I've said that when you pick a niche, pick something that you love doing so that it can be easy for you to create content. And I think it gets better. Honestly, it gets better, because when your channel grows, your earnings also grow. So just be focused and think of YouTube as your another stream of income, not your main stream of income, and not even the only one, because you're gonna get disappointed all the time. So I see YouTube as my other stream of income. Of course, I want it to grow. Of course, I want it to work out so perfectly, but I'm taking it for what it is. And I'm not so glued up to what I want it to be. I'm like, okay, you're gonna make me 100 rand this month. It's fine. I'll get paid in December when I hit that 1,000, and I'll decide what I do with them, and I'm just going to see it as extra income. So your perspective of YouTube is very much important, because then if you come here being focused on the money, you might quit YouTube and just miss out on the success you could potentially have if you did not quit. And now on to how much I have made on YouTube. As you can see, I'm on the tab revenue, and on there under advanced mode, I have filtered the data to be from January 1st to Jan 30, because for July, you're gonna get paid for what you have earned until June, or until they have finalized their earnings from their side. So from the 1st of Jan until June, but basically let's say from the 1st of March, because I got monetized towards the end of February. So from March to June, I have made almost 1,300, and this is what I was paid. And in the month of May, I did not shoot any content, so I don't think I uploaded anything in May. There was a month, it must be May, where I did not shoot anything. So the money could have been a bit more. Maybe I could have been paid 1.5 somewhere there, because I have realized that my average earnings a month, they amount to 300. So it takes me 3 months before YouTube can pay me. But like I say that it gets better, I have realized that, okay, I'm starting to make a bit more, because my channel is growing, the numbers are growing. So as and when more people watch your videos, you're gonna make money. So you have to make sure that your people are watching your videos, and that is through thumbnails and YouTube titles. Just work on that and work on letting those two catch people to watch your videos. So that's exactly how much YouTube has paid me. It's not a lot, but it is a lot, because who was gonna give me that money? And for me, it's worth it. For me, it's worth it. Somebody might have a different opinion, but for me, it's worth it. And yeah, that's how much YouTube has paid me. And I hope that you will subscribe and help me grow my channel so YouTube can pay me more. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.